me about your reaction to what the president was talking about in his speech.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by a lot of it. One thing I was surprised about was he continued these lies about Social Security, that there's just a lot of fraud and there's people over the age of 200 getting Social Security. It's not true. But overall, I think I didn't hear anything about continuing to protect Medicaid. I think it's clearly going to be on the chopping block. We just heard a lot of other things that, DOGE, for instance, that it's really hurting Virginians, and we're going to continue to push back and fight back.
When you heard him talk about federal workers, that he was going to make more cuts, make more firings if they didn't show up, I mean, that clearly hits close to home, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard because I don't think they realize how much federal workers do and how firing federal workers with expertise is going to hurt every American, and not just the Virginians that I represent. And so the contractors as well, they don't understand the unintended consequences of it. I think maybe they do. And this is mostly about, DOGE is not about, making government better and more efficient. I think it's more about revenge over political enemies, control over our federal institutions, and that's clearly shown by the way that they've cut things. And so we're going to continue to push back, and so far a lot of that pushback has actually worked. We're going to continue to fight for Virginia.
What was the tension like in the room? Last question for you. Was it pretty tense in there? What was it? Give me a vibe check.
There's definitely a lot of people wanted to, shout more, demonstrate more, but, a lot of people said, felt like the best place we could fight back was in the halls of Congress, right, and the work that we do every day. And so, I certainly felt like I wanted to stay through the speech. I want to be respectful of the president, but at the same time, we can deliver for the American people and push back on his agenda if it hurts us.
What have I missed? What do you want to add?
No, just people need to continue to speak up, and thanks for your coverage.